And we begin with breaking news. The Air Canada flight attendants strike is over after the airline and the union reached a tentative agreement early this morning. That means the airline will slowly begin resuming flights later today as flight attendants return to work. Let's bring in our Dilshad Berman now. She is joining us live from Pearson Airport. But Dilshad, it could still take days to return to normal. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Karen. That's right. The strike has ended. It's a huge relief for thousands of passengers whose flights were canceled over these past 3 days. Air Canada said up to 500,000 passengers were affected. But yes, it's going to be a slow process to get back to normal. The strike has ended, but it doesn't mean that everybody's right back to work right away. Flights were canceled until 4 p.m. today, and we've checked the boards behind me here, and that seems to be the case. Flights continue to remain canceled. Now, as I said, it's going to be a slow process to return to work, to return to a normal. Air Canada is advising people not to come to the airport unless their flight status shows as operating on their website. However, there are a number of people who have been flying in from elsewhere with connecting flights on Air Canada, and they're finding out that those flights are, of course, cancelled. Here's what some of them had to say.
Well, we just got in from Gander, so yeah, we just flew in, and we're not from Toronto. I've never been to Toronto, so we're just trying to figure it out right now.
I had a flight from Winnipeg to Toronto yesterday, but it got cancelled. And I knew it because the strike happened on 16. That's why I took a bus from Winnipeg to Toronto, and it was like almost a 36 hours bus, four buses, 3 transfers, not easy at all. So I suffered a lot.
So now, as you heard, many people going through extreme lengths to try and get back to home or get to their destinations. Thousands of passengers remain stranded in different parts of the world as planes remain grounded for now. Air Canada is, of course, asking customers to remain patient. Now, they also say that as they return to normal operations, some flights may still be cancelled over the coming days as well as the schedule stabilizes. Customers whose flights were cancelled have the option of a full refund or a travel credit. And Air Canada is also trying to rebook customers on other airlines. We just saw 2 women who were rebooked on WestJet, but that's not common given that this is the summer rush period, so that's definitely not a guarantee. Now, Air Canada says that they will not be commenting on the agreement because it still has to be ratified. The union, for its part, is going to be talking to all its members soon and giving them the full details of that agreement, and of course they will have to vote on that in the coming days. During the ratification process, a strike or lockout is not allowed. So Air Canada is advising its customers that going forward they can book safely and plan their travels ahead. I'll throw it back to you.